Hello, YouTube. Happy Tuesday. It is so good to see all of you here tonight. So I know Christopher's in the house. Erpung is here. Sheila Wixon is here. Uncle Al's here. Um, and if we can all keep Glenn Anderson in our prayers. He's having a medical issue right now, so just kind of keep him in your prayers, and we wish him well and hope that he feels better soon. Hey Linda, hi Judith. Um so it is so good to see you all tonight. Uh I am exhausted. I had a nurse visit earlier, uh, which actually was a good thing. He's got a turban prepper. David's in the house. I am doing okay. I hope you're doing well. Fake person is here. Who's your preppy nurse? Hey, Sally. Hi, Kendra, full of joy. Welcome. So yeah, I'm really glad I had a nurse visit today. I had a really bad night last night, a lot of leg pain and arm pain. I didn't sleep much. Finally, around 4 a.m., I realized that the pain was not going to ease up any, so I came out and got some extra pain medicine and then slept in my chair for a few hours. So the nurse came out. My blood pressure was a little high, which it always is. When my pain goes up, my blood pressure goes up right along with it. So uh she kept an eye on the blood pressure. It had come down a little bit when she got ready to leave, because by then the pain medicine had kicked in. So it it was doing its job, so that was all doing good. um Hey, Linda, I think I saw you come in, but I'm not sure. So if I already mentioned you, hello again. Um, so yeah, the nurse kept an eye on my blood pressure. She said sent lab orders in that my doctor had emailed to me to get my calcium checked, especially with the increase of the leg and arm pain. We really needed to get those lab orders in, so she sent those in. And then occupational therapy came out a couple hours later. She really put me to work. I She actually fixed my walker for me. The handles were up really high, so I was walking like this with my arms up. It was killing my shoulders. Hey, Sonia, it's good to see you. Welcome. So she realized that the handles were up too high, so she got that at a good height for me. And now I can walk without my shoulders hurting me. So that was good. She got my shower chair put together. So we will be utilizing that on Saturday when she comes back. I am so excited at the thought of actually getting a shower. Y'all have no idea how excited I am for that. It's been a long time coming, so I'm really looking forward to that. She did order a shower transfer, shower chair transfer board to make it easier for me to get in and out of the shower, so that will be really helpful. She left some exercises for me to do. I may actually do a video of the exercises as I do them. There's several that she wants me to do, and nothing too strenuous right now. It's just getting my motion in my arms back and building up um my muscle strength again. Uh Sally, they actually wanted me to go to home health. I just refused after what I had went through with the other one. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So I am really I am getting stronger. I'm doing more. Y'all can see I'm getting dressed now, so that's a an improvement. I'm making my coffee. I figured out how to do everything in steps. So I like get the coffee grounds emptied, I get the pot washed out and filled, and then I sit on the walker bench for a minute. Then I put the co- coffee carafe with the water in it and on the walker seat, and I get the coffee in the coffee filter, and my coffee cups are all right together. So I get all of those out. Then I get the coffee made. And while that's making, I come back to my chair and rest for a little bit while the coffee's going. Y'all, I am watching this really weird blinking red light. It actually looks like it's going below the trees. It's actually at window level, and now I can't see it. That was really weird. So I'm sorry I got distracted, but I have never seen a red blinking light that low, and I didn't hear helicopter blades, so I don't think it was a helicopter. Oh, that was really unsettling. There's been a lot of unsettling things happening lately. Hey, bless mama, welcome. I'm glad you made it. So that was strange. I have never seen that before. So, um, Uncle Al, that's possible. My neighbors grand family and grandkids are visiting, so they very well could have been playing outside with the drone. That is is quite possible. So, yeah, that was just really odd. I had never seen that kind of flashing light before, so that it was pretty disconcerting. Anyway, uh, occupational therapy is working on doing the things that I need to do to be comfortable at home. So we're gonna be working on um, meal prep and fixing meals and getting up and down the porch steps so I can get it in and out to do laundry. She'll be teaching me how to get in and out of the shower safely and those kind of things. And then regular therapy will be out twice a week as well, and they will be working on strengthening my muscles and my arm and leg movements after being paralyzed for over 3 weeks. It's going to take a lot of work to get those muscles built back up. So I am going to be working very hard the next few weeks. So hopefully things will get a lot better. Hey, Betty, welcome. I am happy to have you back. You're welcome anytime. So, yeah, for all of those who just came in, please say keep Glenn Anderson in your prayers. He's not feeling well tonight. He's having some medical issues, so just please keep him in your prayers. Um, Sheila, I've actually went through most of the meals that I've got in this first delivery. They were pretty good. I didn't care for the spaghetti. The it just I thought it was gonna be the same sauce that was on the tortellini and the ravioli, but it wasn't. It just tasted off to me, so I didn't care too much for that. Were a couple of different kinds of fish that I really don't eat, so I think I'm gonna call the number on the paper that came with the meals and see if I can order the things that I did like and was able to eat. The meals that I could eat were real for frozen meals were really pretty good. I was quite impressed. I was hoping they were better than Meals on Wheels, and they really were not that bad. I am grateful that I had those. So, uh, let's see. I got some cheese and sausage sliced up to snack on. One of my you Hey Lynn, welcome. I'm glad you're here. One of my YouTube friends drove clear in from St. Petersburg, which is over a 2 hour drive, almost a 2.5 hour drive, and brought groceries and picked my medication up. And I was able to get the cheese and sausage sliced up that she brought for me. I actually worked it out. I got one of my big cookie sheets and put a cutting board on the cookie sheet and everything out on the walker bench, and I came back around to my recliner, and I just sat with my feet up. I put the tray on my lap, and I was able to sit and get everything sliced up, so I have that ready to snack on. Um, oh, Sally, I am glad that you are back on your laptop. I know how hard it is to type in comments on your phone, so I am glad that you are able to join in again. So, yeah, I'm hanging in there. I'm actually doing pretty well. I just have to remind myself that I can't go as fast as I did before all of this happened. I need to go slow. I need to take my time. I need to plan out how I'm going to do things like with my coffee. I figured out how to do all of everything so that I didn't wear myself out. When I made my macaroni and cheese, I kind of did the same thing. I got everything out. Then I came back and sat with my feet up for a few minutes and rested. And then I was able to go back around to the stove and sit on the walker seat and get the macaroni and cheese made. So that's kind of how I have to do things. I need to think about what I'm doing, what I need to get it done, where all the things are at, and then get everything out, and then sit and rest for a minute, and then work on getting my stuff done. So yeah, that is um my biggest issue is taking my time and thinking ahead on what I need to do. So yeah, Uncle Al, I need to call them and let let them know that there's just certain things that I can't eat and things that I just don't eat. There's probably an order form somewhere where you can pick and choose what meals you want. When I was taking care of a home health client, she had meals delivered from a different company, and that's what I did for her. I would call and tell them what I wanted or what she wanted, and then they would put what she wanted, and in her box for her. So I need to call that number. Um, Linda, I thought about that, but my Instant Pot isn't in a spot where I can easily access it right now. I need to get some more strength built back up in my arms before I um try lifting my Instant Pot and getting that all set up. So uh, for right now, it was easier to just do it at the stove because I could sit on the walker bench while the water heated up and while I was stirring it. So um Irpam, the lift chair is absolutely amazing. This morning when I got up and was hurting so bad, I came out and I actually ended up sleeping a few hours in my chair. I turned the heat and the massage on, and it actually really loosened up the muscles in my shoulders and in my legs and helped relieve a lot of that pain. So, um, Sally, yes, she can. I just really don't have anywhere where I can set it out right now. Um, I'm not really at the point where I'm doing a lot of cooking. I'm doing a lot of like heating up of soups and the insurance meals. And I actually made the macaroni and cheese before I got the meals from my insurance because I didn't have anything really to eat. So I did that. That was before the insurance meals and my other groceries came. But yeah, and I do always keep a chair because my walker has a seat on it. So anytime I get tired, I can set the brakes on the walker and I can just turn around and sit down. It has a really nice seat on it. So I do always have a seat that I can sit on. Um, so yeah, at this point it's just muscle strengthening, learning how to take my time and learning how to think things through. Um, yeah, yeah, Sherry, uh um and welcome. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you made it. You're not that late. Yeah, I just am not used to using a chair when I cook, but I am starting to do that more. Actually, my walker is at the right height when I sit on the walker seat. I can safely stir things on the stove without getting burnt. So I was a little worried about that, but I really didn't have any issues. It was at the perfect height for that. I did have an issue with the walker the other day, and um, I didn't realize that the left brake had come unscrewed. I was in the kitchen making my breakfast, and I had put the brakes on and sat down, and I went to stand up, and I almost went sailing because I didn't realize that brake wasn't set. Hey, Joe, welcome. So I managed to get back on the seat without ending up on the floor. And every time I tried to get up, I would just spin around in a circle because I couldn't get that brake set. So I finally took the other brake off. I managed to back the walker up against the refrigerator so it couldn't move. Hey, Stephanie, welcome. And then I was able to set the right brake, and I managed to get up without landing on the floor. So then I saw that the brake had actually come unscrewed and was not attached to the wheel. So when my neighbor came over to check on me, he screwed it back in place. So now it's working perfectly. Linda, yes, every time I get up, I take my house phone and my cell phone and put it on the walker seat because anytime I don't and I step away from my recliner, one of the two phones rings. So yes, I learned I always take my phones with me so that I have them close by. Um yeah, let's see. I think I missed something. Uh, Um, yeah, I that was pretty funny because I was just going around and around and around in a circle, and I kept trying to get up, and I couldn't get up because the brake wasn't locking, and it just it, I laughed at it afterwards. I really was lucky that I didn't end up on the floor, but after that, it it I could laugh about it. Sally, I actually don't have the watch yet. It takes 7 to 10 days to get. There was a weekend in there plus a holiday. So when I talked to my insurance person today, she said it should be here by the end of the week. And if it's not, they will start tracking it or send another one. So, I actually don't have that just yet. Uh, Hi, Joe. I'm not sure saw you come in. Hi, Latangela. I'm glad you made it. Welcome. It's so good to see you. So, yeah, I am slowly improving. Uh, the it was actually kind of nice today. I was talking with the occupational therapist, and her parents actually go to my church. She has been to my church quite a few times. She really likes the contemporary service, which is the service I play keyboards for. So I am really happy that we have that connection, as so she knows how important it is that I am able to go up and down steps because until I can do that, I cannot play keyboards. Our stage has two different sets of stairs that I have to be able to get up, and there's 4 or 5 steps for each one of those. So I have to be able to navigate steps safely in order to go back to playing keyboard so she knows how important that is, and we're gonna be working on that. So let's see. Oh my goodness, Linda. Yeah, that luckily I haven't had any falls, but I probably would have had I not had a house phone by my bed and it had one of my neighbor's phone numbers in it that I scrolled down and found and was able to call. So without that, I probably would have tried to get up and fallen. But yes, I always take both phones with me when I'm up and moving. They're always on the walker seat, so they will not be that far from me. So I do always have my phones with me. Um, let's see. Oh, Sherry, that sounds really good. I cannot wait to get back to doing cooking videos. I found so many new recipes that cannot wait to try, and I'm just really wanting to get back into the swing of things. Um, so yeah, I think I will do some video showing the therapy exercises because I think it might help someone else that's having shoulder and back issues. It might help strengthen those muscles. Or none of them are really hard. You can sit in a chair and do them. You don't have to have a weight or anything. So I think I will at some point put a video up doing my exercises so y'all can see them. Oh, thank you, Joe. That really means a lot. Linda, the insurance does covers all of the cost of the meals. I don't have to pay anything for them because I was in the hospital. This is something that they offer their clients. If you have any length of a hospital stay, they call the next day to see if you would like the meal service delivered. So that is something that is of absolutely no cost to me, and I really appreciate that. Stephanie, the meals are good. I've had chicken parmesan, I've had chicken tortellini, I had cheese ravioli. I did not like the linguine. I expected the linguine sauce to be the same, and it just was not. It, I didn't care for that. Uh, there was chicken and broccoli with with rice that was pretty good. So yeah, I was quite surprised that they were as good as they were. So let me get caught up here in the chat. Oh, Linda, that sounds really good. I am so hungry for pizza and ice cream are the two things that I really want right now. Uh, Christopher, I actually probably should get rid of the house phone. I mostly use my cell phone. Family does call me on the house phone. Uh, there are a few other people that call on the house phone. It's not a huge expense. It's less than $10. I think it's like five. It's either $5 or $10 a month. So it's not a huge expense. If it goes up any more than that, I will be dropping the house phone. But for right now, I have it mostly because my when my mom and I moved down here, she wanted the house phone. She actually needed the house phone. It was easier for her to use, and that was just one of the things that I haven't canceled yet. So if it goes up anymore, I will move to just my cell phone. Let's see. Sally, I haven't had supper yet either. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I may just do a can of soup tonight. My friend that brought the groceries down to me brought some Marie Callender's chicken and dumpling soup. So I may just do a can of that when we're done tonight. Um, so yeah, Sally, I used to work as an activity director, and we did a lot of chair therapy exercises every morning, and everyone really liked it. I just kind of picked the ones that it looked like they were enjoying a little bit more, the ones that they could do the easiest, and so yeah, I'm going to start doing those exercises tomorrow, and I'll see what exercises for the regular therapist gives me as well. Okay. So yeah, soup sounds good. Right now the weather here is a little cooler. They are saying by Thursday it is going to be in the mid 90s here. That is unusually hot for this time of the year. It's going to really devastate our strawberry season. So strawberries just don't last when it gets that hot. So it's really gonna hurt strawberry season. So it's good, not gonna be really good for us towards the end of the week. I'm not looking forward to the 90-degree heat, although I am not going out all that much. So I've been pretty much staying in. Let's see. I'm just catching up on the chat. So yeah, there is a huge winter storm that's getting cranked up. So I will be praying for all of you who are going to get hit with the snow and the ice, and just pray for us down here too, because we usually don't get that kind of heat this time of the year. It's very unusual for it to be that hot. We usually get bes- between 80 and 85, but mid 90s is August weather. It is not February weather. That's for sure. Um, let's see. Oh, cream cheese spaghetti. I think I saw someone do a recipe like that this maybe it was this last week on YouTube. I'll have to go back in my YouTube history and see if I can find it. It did look really good. Uh, wow, yeah, I will definitely be praying for you guys this week. So just make sure that you keep flashlights close by, and hopefully make sure you know where your extra blankets and everything is so you can keep warm, and just make sure that y'all stay safe, because it sounds like it's going to be a really nasty winter storm. Um, Stephanie, that actually sounds good. It would kind of almost be like a lasagna, except not as time consuming to fix. So yeah, that sounds really good. So let's see. And I did remember that I do have my dehydrated spaghetti. I could actually utilize that and just heat up a jar of my home canned pasta sauce and fix spaghetti. But I think right now soup actually sounds pretty good. So I am glad that I had all of those soups canned up from September, because I ate quite a few jars of soup until I got the meals from my insurance. Those soups came in so handy, because all I had to do was open it and dump it in a bowl and stick it in the microwave. So I was really thankful that I had all those soups canned up. Uh, yeah, Sally, I heard you guys are getting like a three-part storm. There's the ice that's gonna hit first, and then two rounds of of snow bands come through, so it's gonna get pretty dicey for you guys for a while. Yeah, crock pot meals too are good. My crock pot is actually a little bit lighter than the instant pot, so I could actually do some crock pot meals with my uh, dehydrated instant rice, and maybe I do have some canned pork. I have some canned pork loin that I think it was garlic and some other kind of seasoning. I don't remember what, but I know it had garlic in it. That actually might be really good to do in my little crock pot, because all I would have to do is pour hot water in and let the rice rehydrate and let the meat warm up in the crock pot because the meat's already cooked. So that actually might make a really good meal. I might do that tomorrow. Wow, 20 inches of snow. That I can't even imagine it. I moved to Florida to get away from the snow, so yeah, I that much snow, people's roofs will be caving in, power will be going out. So I hope you make I hope you guys stay safe. Make your plans now so you know what you're gonna do when your power goes out, and just stay at home and stay safe. Um, Linda, that's a good idea. I usually do that when I do rice from scratch, but when I use my dehydrated rice, I would have to heat the broth first, and I don't know. I haven't tried broth with the rehydrated to rehydrate my rice with yet. So I may save that and do that when I'm a little bit stronger. Um, yep, yeah, it makes for such a quick and easy meal, and I could, yeah, I could actually do that with um my dehydrated spaghetti, and I also have, I think I still have some jars of enchilada sauce. I need to get my strength built back up so I can get back to the discount food store and get some more of the enchilada sauce to can up, because y'all, they dropped the price of that to 50 cents for a gallon sized bag of either pasta sauce or enchilada sauce. So I have got to be able to get back to that store. So I've got to get my strength built back up so I can get down my steps and out to my car and drive to the discount food store. Um, oh, that is good to hear, Joe. So yeah, just stay home and stay safe is about all you can do. So it is just so good to be with you guys again. I really miss doing the videos. My in YouTube income has really went downhill because I haven't been able to put cookie videos out. So as soon as my occupational therapist heard that I had a YouTube channel and what I did on it, she said we would start working on how I can meal prep and how to fix meals and how I can safely videotape while I'm doing that. So she was really on board with helping me get my strength built back up and figuring out how to safely videotape again. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully, before too long, I will be able to do meals. I have not forgotten everyone's $5 budget meal. For the ones who have sent their $5 in, I will be doing your $5 meal just as soon as I can get everything put together. I have everything all written down. I so I know who all has sent money in for a $5 meal. So rest assured, I will get those meals out just as soon as I am able to do that. Mm. Um. Oh, thank you for doing that, Christopher. That really helps out a lot. Um. So yeah, just let the videos play. Let the commercials run. Uh. Sometimes I would turn a YouTube channel on if I was just doing a quick trip somewhere. I would just let it play while I was gone and help that person out with their YouTube channel. So uh hey hey Judith, welcome. I'm not sure saw you come in earlier. Um Yeah, I am actually doing a lot better at this point than what I should be. I really should be in a rehab, but I'm sure y'all understand why I'm not in a rehab at this point. Uh, so oh, thank you, Stephanie. That will really help out a lot. So yeah, I'm slowly getting better. I'm really getting impatient. I need to get back on my feet. I need to be able to do things on my own. My water cooler is empty. I need to be able to get my water jugs filled back up again. Those things are heavy when you fill the 5 gallon water jugs. The only place I can fill my jugs up is at Publix, and it's not because of the price. It's because the other stores, it's the height of their cart is higher than the water filling machine. So I it Publix, I can pretty easily pick the full water jug up and into the cart, and then from the cart into the car. I tried doing it at Winn Dixie, and I really struggled picking that 5 gallon water jug up and into their cart. Their carts are maybe just that much taller than the carts at Publix, but man, that made all the difference. So I've learned to get my water jugs filled at Publix. So yeah, my water cooler is empty. I really need to get my water jugs filled. Oh, thank you, Judith. That really helps me out a lot. Uh, Stephanie, I really liked the person I was taking care of, but she actually had gotten to the point where she needed more help than I could safely give her. She really needed to go into hospice care, but she was putting that off because she was my only client, so she didn't want to go into hospice care and me have me lose that income. So I finally decided that she needed hospice care and it was really getting too hard for me to do the work. So I stepped aside at that point and I just really told her I couldn't do it anymore. I think she did go into hospice care. She was on my home health company's list for a few weeks and then she went off of it. So I really think that she went into hospice care, which really was the best thing for her anyway. Um Sally, there being that I'm in Central Florida, there probably is right now I'm getting a lot of help. My insurance has really kicked in and provided me with a lot. So once that help starts going away, I will look into more senior assistance programs. I do need to still call Social Security. I was going to call them on Monday, but I had forgotten it was President's Day, so they weren't open. And today I was just absolutely exhausted after the nurse visit and occupational therapy. And after having been up all night, I just kind of fell asleep at my chair and woke up about 6:30, I think, right before time to do the live. So I will call Social Security tomorrow to see if I can get my disability started back up again. I should be able to, but with Social Security, you never know with them. So I will call and try to get that done. Oh, thank you, Joe. That will help out so much. So tomorrow will be therapy and calling Social Security. So that's my goals for tomorrow. Um, so hopefully Social Security will not be too painful of a call to make. So I know you can be on hold quite a while. I the last time I called was during the pandemic and they did add a the feature where you can put your number in and they call you back when it's your turn and they actually did call me back so hopefully I can utilize that again. um let's see, just reading the chat here. Oh well, Sally, I did not know they did that kind of work. uh I'm not sure, thinking about the layout of my inside porch and my outside porch, I'm actually not sure if they could even add a handicap ramp to mine, but it might be something that I look into. So I will check into that when I get a chance. Um so in my bathrooms, I have a regular size mobile home bathroom, and then I have a small bathroom that just has a sink, a commode, and a step-in shower. So that area is a really tight fit. So the occupational therapist decided that it would probably be better to utilize the the tub and shower because we would have more space to work in. So we'll see how it goes. Oh my goodness, Linda. Yes, sometimes it can feel that way. For a while with all of my health issues, I actually was my mom's full-time caregiver, so I I I know I know what you're saying. So it can feel like that sometimes. So I sure hope that you find something that helps. So yeah, I will do a video of those exercises. May that might actually help your legs and or your knees and hips. Right now, that's actually where I have the most of my pain is in my knees and in my hips and in my upper arms, which I look for my arms to get better now that the height of my walker has been lowered some, so my arms aren't up quite so much. So I look for that to get better, but the therapy exercises are geared toward my arm and leg strength. So yeah, I think I will video doing those exercises. That actually might help a little bit. Uh, and yes, the massage on my chair has been a lifesaver. It helps so much. So it's getting close to 8 o'clock. I did go a little over the 45-minute mark, which is what I was kind of aiming for. So, oh, good, Linda. So yeah, we'll do them together, and we'll see if that helps. So we're gonna start closing this out. I went to go get figure out something to eat. I was thinking about soup, but I may just do chips and salsa for supper tonight. That actually sounds pretty good. I've been doing quite a bit of that, and it actually does fill me up, and so I think that might be my supper tonight. Um, and let's see, the Curse of Oak Island is on tonight, so I will watch that. I was able to go back and catch up on the episodes that I missed when I was in rehab and in the two hospitals. So I'm all caught up on that. So I always look forward to Tuesday nights. That's really about the only TV show that I watch other than YouTube. So I'm excited for that. Um, So, yes, we will be praying for everyone that will be impacted by the storm and down south here with the heat. We will definitely be praying for Glenn. I hope you all have a great week. It's so great catching up with all of you. I'm just so happy to see you all. You all have no idea how much you have blessed me and have kept me going through all of this. So thank you. Have a great week. Be safe, be happy, be blessed, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye.